I swear. Shout out Jesus. I swear.
Shout out the Lord.
I swear.
Be a real one.
Really.
Whenever you guys want to get started.
Guys, just talk about in 4 days you've knocked off North Carolina and Duke. What are your feelings right now?
Man, my feelings is through the roof. I feel like a kid on Christmas. It's unbelievable just to see how our team bounced back after going down 4 straight, closing out our non-conference on a bad note, and for us to come back after Christmas break, rebooted and recharged, and to come out here and just display our talents to the world is just unbelievable, and I'm really proud of my teammates.
Same. It's obviously 2 huge wins, and I think a lot of people counted us out. Like, we was kind of in a slump there a little bit in December, but they kind of just said something about our team, how we bounced back and just kept fighting and kept chipping at the rock. So expect to see a lot more of that, and we're happy.
Guys, how hard was it to, put that historic win on Saturday behind you in order to focus on this big contest back here at the house?
I mean, it's the ACC. You can never rest and thinking that the next game is going to be easy. You can't dwell on one game for too long. It was great that we accomplished that at UNC, but we had Duke right behind that. It was just more inspiring for our teammates and motivated us throughout the 1.5 days we had to prepare. And our guys just came out here and we just showed it.
I'm just in shock still, but I'm just happy we won. We put in a lot of hard work. Like over the Christmas break, we were in the gym twice a day, practicing twice a day, getting those shots every day. So I think it's starting to finally pay off for us, and it's good to see that. So we gotta just keep it going from here.
How much confidence did coming from 10 down with a minute to go against North Carolina? How much confidence did that give you? You think for the rest of the season now?
It gave us a lot of confidence. I think our trip in Italy, we did something similar. Like our first game, we were down a lot, and we had a couple guys step up and make big shots, and that ultimately, I feel like that carried us throughout the whole trip. So, we're going off our momentum, and we're just gonna try to keep it going. We work real hard, and we're a talented team, and we're starting to show it, and we're starting to kind of come together. So, it's gonna be great to see.
John, overheard you mentioning you got a tweet from an NBA legend, Magic Johnson. Some of your thoughts on that after that dunk that you had out there?
Man, that's just crazy. That's crazy. Like, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, it's just wild. It's just, yeah. That's wild.
You goated. You got a crown on your head. You goated.
On that, I swear.
That's 3 years in a row. I was gonna put it out there.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys watched the ball game last night. Did that ball game motivate you guys today to kind of pick Clemson's spirit up a little bit?
Most definitely. If we're referring to UNC, are we talking about
Talking about
football?
game.
My fault. Definitely, we were really excited for the football team. We were hoping that they pulled out a win. But, you win some, you lose some. And we know, like, the university's going to be a little down from that. And we were just hoping that by this game we could pick the university up and ourselves. And I was just really proud of everyone who came out tonight, whether they came from 864, whatever. Like, I'm just really proud of everybody who showed up tonight and supported us. And Little John was rocking, definitely.
Can you talk about, too, that, Duke prides himself on defense, but y'all did a great job of taking them to the basket, and you really hurt them with penetration tonight.
Coach just tried to make us focus on execution all week, because that's what got us the win versus North Carolina. That's what we executed late in the stretch. In overtime, they made some big plays in that game as well. So we just had to work on execution, because this game was really more about us than it was about them. We had to do what we do best, and then we knew we would have a chance to win the game at the end of the game if we did what we were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. When did you feel like you guys had really found a rhythm on the offensive end of the floor?
I feel like you talking about like during the game, or just
during the game, yes, sir.
Our offense was pretty good all game. I feel like we was getting shots that we wanted. They weren't always falling, but we was getting shots that we wanted for real. And we got a lot of guys. Guys are really confident now. We've been in the gym heavy. These are 2 of the hardest workers I know on the team. Everybody works hard, but I see these guys in the gym, and I consider myself a hard worker. But every time I'm in there, they're in there. So hard work. I know it gives me confidence more than anything. So, and I know that these guys, they got good heads on their shoulders, and they're mentally tough. So once you put that hard work behind that, you get success.
A lot of people had written Clemson season off after the overtime loss against Miami. What's changed over these last 3 games? I mean, what's going on?
I feel as though as a program, people are very quick to write us off after a slouch, but every team faces that at some point, and it's about how you respond. A loss doesn't define you; it's how you come back against that loss. And I think our team, we just knew that. We knew we let Miami slip away from us, and probably Virginia Tech as well, but we just knew we couldn't dwell on that. Like I said earlier, you can't dwell on one thing. You just got to move on to the next, and that's been our motto all year. Is if something happens, you move on to the next thing with a positive mindset, and everyone came into practice the next day prepared and ready to lock in.
Well, and, I think this is only the second time, 1990, when Clemson won the ACC regular season title, was the only other time that the Tigers have beaten North Carolina and Clemson and Duke back to back. So what's it like setting another little piece of history after what happened in Chapel Hill Saturday?
2020 is just starting to feel like our year. We starting to take it head on. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. It's good that we got that in the books right now, but all we can do right now is just focus on NC State. They play pretty hard, and we're looking forward to that. So we're just gonna move on to the next one. Celebrate this one tonight, enjoy it, but when we wake up, it's on to the next one.
Any more questions?
I mean, it seemed like you guys really focused on just throwing as many bodies as possible as you could at Vernon. How difficult is he to defend in the interior, and how central is he sort of what they want to do?
He's really strong. I'm just gonna put that out there. But that was our game plan. We watched some film on how teams would double him, and if you take away Vernon, it's a lot easier to guard their team because they didn't really know what to do once they was thrown back out. And that was our game plan, just to keep throwing bodies at him, seeing different people from different angles. And I mean, he still had 20 because he's just a great player, but it kind of slowed us down. He didn't play as much, and it helped. It benefited us on the second half. So for that to kind of mess with him, it just helped our team in the end.